Hey Patricia, this is Robert. Like I promised you, I'm gonna make you a video. Okay, it's gonna be a long one. I'm gonna show you everything you got to do in order to rank for the SEO, for all that stuff. Just by the way, I know you're from New York. I'm from Connecticut, so I'm about an hour north of you. I'm in Stamford, Connecticut. I'm sure you know where that is. So yeah, kind of heard your situation. I'm gonna make you a whole video. I'm gonna show you everything. Buckle up. Okay, I got my coffee and my little penguin cup because I'm feeling penguiny today. So yeah, I am gonna go fast. Okay, I'm gonna do it to respect your time, my time. We got a lot of shit to cover. It's gonna be 40 minutes. I would highly suggest you watch this whole video to the end because if you are having problems and you're spending $6,000 a month to some guys in Pakistan and India to do your stuff, I'm just gonna give you all the value for free. Okay, so they don't even speak English, and I'm gonna give you all the value. There is no pitch here. I am purely just, I would like to work with you, but I'm just going to give you all the value. Okay. This is value up front. I'm going to show you everything. If you wanted to do it yourself, cool. You want to send it to someone else, cool. You want to give it to me to do, cool. Doesn't matter. If I'm going to pitch you, I'm going to pitch you in person. Okay. We're going to pitch you on a Zoom call. Just being up front. I am going to let you know one caveat. Okay. I am prior military. I was in the Navy 4 years. So I'm a bit ruthless. I'm going to be a little bit aggressive here. Just preparing you. All right. The reason why is because I don't care about your feelings or my feelings. I care about you actually figuring this shit out that you've been fucking struggling with for years. Getting customers, getting clients. So we're going to go over a lot of shit. Let's go. All right. So first things first. I want to talk about conversion, okay? So you got your website. I want you to just mentally keep these things in your mind. There's three things that you're looking for when you're talking about a site. You want it to look pretty, all right? You want it to convert, and you want it to actually rank. I'm going to try not to bore you. I'll throw some jokes in here, all right? You can have a little laugh, ha ha ha, okay? When you go to your site, first thing I want you to do is I want to say call now, right? You see, as exclusively to design. I want to capture, I want my percentage of conversion to be as high as possible. In order to do that, I need to understand that we are in a society where people have extremely low attention spans. I want so many opportunities on my site for them to call me. When they go to my site, I want the first thing in front of their fucking eyes to be call now, exclamation mark, call now, exclamation mark, learn more. And then when they click learn more, it calls your fucking number. All right, and I want that there. Also, where are you, by the way? Okay. Where are you? I know where you are. Where is it? Where does it say Miami? If you tell me where it says Miami, I'll pay you $5 because I looked here. Maybe it's right there. Maybe it's right there, but I'm not looking right there. I'm coming to your site. All right. I don't know what your customer avatar is. I don't know what your customer avatar is. Let's assume hypothetically it's a 40-year-old female, right? Maybe a 50-year-old female, right? She comes to your site. She wants an interior designer. You have to understand how little she knows about technology. And then when she comes here, she's like, where are these people? Are they in China? As far as I'm concerned right now, you're in China because they are not going to look here and then start reading. People are going to read this. They're going to read this, and then they're going to read this. They're not going to read this. I promise you. If they did, they would be psychopaths. All right. If they're reading this, I'd be like, all right, that's a weird human being. Nobody gives a crap about your gallery. Okay, they do, but if you're gonna put in there, you're gonna want to put a button underneath it or call now. All right. So what did we cover so far? Location, call now button, and then I also want your number. Where's your phone number? Where's your phone number? All right, right there. Okay, is it hyperlinked? Let's see what happens when I click on it and I load it up. When I load it up, it takes me to your site again. That makes no fucking sense. All right. Do you notice what just happened? I clicked on this and it took me to your site again. I don't know why. I don't know about you. I don't know about the average consumer. Offering teledesign consultations. I don't know what a teledesign consultation is. I also can tell you most people, they don't give a shit about a COVID-19 update. If you want to put a small piece of information lower in your site about COVID-19, I would do that. But what I would do is I would have your number right there and I would have it hyperlinked. So your number should be big and bold. It should be like right there, freaking huge, okay? And when I don't want to actually have to type it in. Whenever I see people's sites, they have their number there, but they have to physically boop, 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 type it in. I'm telling you, the fact that they have to type in your number is actually going to kill your conversion. Crazy, right? Trust me, I'm telling you, people are so lazy. You gotta treat them like little kids, like little 5-year-olds. You have to really like turn on their brain. Okay. So again, a hyperlink is anything where if I click on the number, I call it. I don't have to type it in. You understand what I'm saying? Hyperlink. This is a hyperlink. Okay, well, let's keep going. Next thing you're going to want is a lead form. I know you said you have it on there. Let's check it out. Okay, so if I'm going to make a guess, I'm going to make a guess that your lead form is on your contact us page. Yeah, so your contact us page is going to have, how do I say this politely? I'm actually trying to think of a polite way to say these things. Your contact us rate has a very low conversion rate. If I am blessed by God, for someone to click on my site, I want to convert them. I want to have them click as few times as possible. There's something called click death. All right, I want you to remember Amazon. Do you know Amazon? This is the perfect analogy, okay? Amazon has something called one-click buy. They actually did studies, and I read a book on this, okay, and I've gone to seminars and learned this. They are something called click death. Amazon created the one-click buy because of the fact that they would lose like 70% of their conversion because they had to click multiple buttons, they had to type in their fucking code. So the less clicks they have, the better. In fact, they have to go to your contact us page. Here, let's look at it. Yeah, this is going to kill conversions. I understand that your number is here. It's really kind of small. It's kind of ugly looking, just the look of it. I would make it like a bubble font. And then, dude, I mean, like, honestly, what I would do, why don't you make it like a big black line? Okay, you understand what I'm saying? This is all black, and then put your button in the middle of it. Make it like pop. Because when I'm looking here, I could scroll right the fuck past that number. Your number, like we discussed, should be right there. Okay? Then your lead form should honestly be right there too. Your lead form should be right there. If you want, it could have a see-through background. Okay, you understand how your lead form here is kind of just like fucking blending into the white. Like I want to actually see something behind it because it's just all white. It's not pleasing to my eye, and that's gonna make me not fill it out. Okay. Another thing, what did I tell you about click death? First name, last name. Make that one line. That's one line. Just put name. I don't want to have them do first name, last name, just name. Okay. Then I want their fucking phone number. I don't care about their email as much. I don't know about you. I want phone number to come before the email because I see so many people, they ask for the email. They're pussyfoot. I don't need their email. They're not gonna check their email. I don't have a lot. I'm gonna die one day. I'm not gonna email them for fucking 3 months straight and then maybe get a reply and then I gotta keep emailing them and emailing them. No, dude. I want to ring them. I want to text them. I want to get in touch with them. Okay. Now I'm gonna compliment you. I am proud of the fact that you did this. I'm proud of the fact that you have the multiple choice. Because that's something that a lot of people don't do if they have a lead form. So again, all right. I want people to come here and I want them to see the call button. I want to see an image, by the way, that's changing. So this image should be changing. It should capture my attention, be to the next, to the next. It doesn't have to, but it's just better for conversion a little bit. So check this out, right? All right, boom. I click on it. Okay, boom. Next image. You understand? I didn't click anything. Boom. Next image. All right. Again, it's not necessary, but I just want you to understand like how it's going to make me think you're a little bit more professional. Also, really important. Check out this. Get a quote. Right. I'm going down the site, and then yeah, cool. The things go left to right. Get a quote is right there. You understand how I can't escape that button? I can't escape it. It doesn't matter how low I go. It's still right there. So I'm like, dude, fuck it. I'll just give them a call. I'll just get a quote, and then I click on it, and then they call. Now, that's not necessary as far as like moving left or right. That's just fancy stuff. But I'm trying to teach you why. And if you really want to put like, say habla español, dude, why not put it right here? Why not put like parentheses, say habla español, and then you put the where you are, Miami. And then when I come here, again, I want to see the same thing. You understand? Like I'm scrolling through all this empty space. All this empty space. Here's a dude. He's got his hands behind his back. Cool. I don't know what that has to do with interior design. I'm not going to ask. But there should be a button here, call now. Maybe it even blinks. Boop, boop, boop. Call now. You understand? There's all these little gimmicks. But I'm trying to frame your mind. All that white space, all that empty space. It looks pretty. It's a pretty image. I love Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn, did I say that name right? I might have messed her name up. But okay, boom. Here's another part you fucked up. All right. So these are testimonials, right? So let me show you another version of testimonial. Okay, so here's a smoke shop in Katy, Texas, right? All right, here's some testimonials. You tell me which one's more pretty, right? You got this one, and then you got. Let's go back. Oh shit, where were we? Where were we? Right there. Okay, you got the one with some black, and it's got no background. There's no background. And you got this with the 5 stars and the big Google. By the way, what happens when someone sees Google? How do you feel mentally when you see this on your site? It's pattern recognition, which means I see Facebook, if I see Home Advisor, if I see Google, right? Even if I don't use Home Advisor, I'll put it on my site. Isn't that crazy? You know why? Because people trust it. If you put Coca-Cola on your site, they're like, "Oh shit, I know that company name." That's how people make a lot of money. You understand? Okay, it doesn't have to be this crazy. This is like a really fucking expensive site. This is like this site probably cost these people like, I mean, I don't know, $10,000, $12,000. My brother was the one that charged it. I was helping build it. I'm pretty sure he charged like $10,000, and for good purpose. I mean, this site's fucking like, I mean, this is a $10,000 site. You know what I mean? And don't get freaked out. By the way, I'm saying this is e-commerce. This is different. Okay, sites don't normally cost that much. It's only because it has certain elements in it, like carts. You understand? Like there's elements of financing and transaction and taking credit cards. So that's where like the extra money comes from for that. So don't freak out there. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, we also have a pretty big fuck up here. Where's your About Us page? Where's the About Us page? Where am I going to learn about Patricia? I understand Patricia's right here, you. But where are you? Like, there should. About Us pages are super, super, super important. The number one conversion page is your homepage, and the number two is the About Us page. Those are the two highest conversions. It's not the Contact Us page, and you're missing one of your highest conversion pages. Guessing nobody told you that. Also, even if it wasn't, guess which one is the one? Which one brings all the money? Which one's going to bring all the money? Is it the gallery? Is it the interior design? Is it this one? Does this one bring the money? Does this one bring the money? Is it the blog? Or is it the Contact Us? That's kind of catty cornered in the fucking middle left, like the third stepchild. You know what I mean? If this is the one that's going to make you the money, all right, because that's the only possibility I have of contacting your business, you should at least put it in a pretty fucking protrusive, is that the right word, protrusive location. I would at least put it all the way at the end so they could see it, or at least make it maybe like a different color, put it in a box, something that maybe put an exclamation mark on it. That's your moneymaker right there, the Contact Us page currently. Okay, now let's go down here. Hold up. Okay, when I go to the bottom of your site, remember how I said we want the Call Us button and lead form? The lead form should be at the bottom, and the lead form should be at the top of the page. Why? Because let's pretend I'm a customer, right? I go to the bottom of the page. I'm like, you know what? This is a good business. I think I'm going to do business with them. And I got to scroll all the way back up. And then I'm like, all right, imagine I just came up here and I'm like, dude, I want to do business with these people. Where the fuck do I go? You understand? And even if there was a lead form here, you understand, and a Call Us button, and it's only at the top, right? They're scrolling down. They're like, maybe right here, they capture their attention. Call her now, right? Get a free, whatever the verbiage is, get a free quote, get a consultation, what was the word? Get a teledesign consultation, free teledesign consultation. Make it not like overcomplicated, not too wordy. Okay, put some stars over here. Put some stars. Put a face. Put a face. What do people trust more, words or a face? Again, what captures your attention more? Imagine there's no faces there. You just see Keith Freeman, Susan Westcott, Mike Fisher. How does this look now? Okay, still looks okay because of the colors and it's fancy. Okay, how does it look now? Pretty cool. Now, I'm guessing those people are, well, I mean, they're fucking stock images, right? But you wouldn't know that. Maybe you would. Maybe you have suspicion. But again, it's like stop me where it captures your attention. Right here, right? If I go up, boom, boom, all right, cool. Oh, my attention got grabbed. I'm a male. You know why. So it's just a lot of black words on white, which is really weird. Okay, so we talked about conversion. Again, everything I just gave you right now, that's already $1 million advice. It's already going to like increase your conversion to anybody that comes to your site to like fucking 90, 80%. Because I guarantee your conversion rate's like pretty freaking low. It's probably like 10, 20% if you're lucky, right? Maybe it's higher and you're blessed by God. This is how you make sure people are calling. If you decided to ever go the chatbot route, you want a little chatbot, you want to make it so that way they have to put their name, their phone number, maybe their email before they have a chance to text you. Okay. Do not be one of those people that just has a chatbot and then a text and then they type a text, then asks for the name, email, phone number. That's going to kill your conversion rate. All this should be making sense so far. I don't think I went too complicated. Feel free to rewind and pause at any point. Now we're going to dive in the SEO. Everybody's favorite part, SEO. Okay? So they already fucked you over. Why'd they fuck you over? Because you should have 1,500 words minimum on your homepage. That's minimum. All right? You're in fucking Miami. You're in a highly competitive environment. You should probably have more than that. But you should have 1,500 minimum on your homepage. So we talked about keywords on the phone. I'm gonna explain it more clearly here, just so we're both on the same page. Keywords, right? Let's pretend I looked up floor, right? I'm a flooring guy, right? I talk to a lot of flooring contractors. So if I look up, come on, man. If I look up floors, do I want you? No. Maybe I'm a DIYer. Maybe I want to do it myself. Maybe I just forgot what a floor looks like and I want to fulfill my floor fetish, right? But if I look up flooring contractor near me, you bet your ass I'm trying to find you. So this should be 1,500 words minimum. All right. You're also going to want 5 H1 headers. Okay. Again, I have to consult with you on exactly the specific buyer's intent keywords there are, like that they'd be looking for when they go to find you. But let's make a guess, right? If they look up interior designer, interior designer, it says it 4 times, right? It should say it at least like 15 times in your homepage. Okay. Why? Because as we discussed, Google has bots. They go on your site and they scrape it and then they rank you based on the fact that that's how they know they are an interior designer, right? Also, it's like you said, right? Let's see how many times that it says Miami, right? Okay, 17. That's actually pretty good for SEO. Okay. Yeah, because you don't want them to rank you in, fucking Kansas when you're in Miami, right? What is the person in Kansas going to do with your shit in Miami? It could happen. That's how you counteract it. So these are your H1 headers. So understand that this is an H1 header. What we do. Okay. So you got 2, 1, 2. Well, you do got a lot of them. But check it out. Are those keywords? Is that a keyword? Is that a keyword? Is that a keyword? No. Those should be keywords. H2 headers don't have to be keywords. H1 headers have to be keywords. And that one's blank. Okay. It should all be a buyer intent search term. All right. Your description is 142. That's not bad. That's pretty close to 160. Pretty close to 60 characters. Our team of professional home. I would just keyword stuff it, dude. And I would just put locations in there. We're going to go over that more later, too, about locations. City, town, suburb, neighborhood, right? That's the 4. All right, let's dive a little bit in here. Okay, alt tags. Alt tags, they don't have, for this one, they don't have boom, 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 boom. Yeah, they're just missing them altogether. Again, alt tags, what are they? Guess what the common theme is? Common theme is keywords and location relevance. It is super simple. You just kind of go in there and you literally just boop, just place it in there. Trust me. I know what you're thinking. Simple my ass, but it is actually simple. As we discussed, yes, you are going to want some backlinks. You're going to want citations. Let me go ahead and check right here. And you're going to want your backlinks to be with relevant people. So if you're an interior decorator, you want your backlinks to be from other websites, which are like shoutouts, to other interior designer pages, people that are influencers in the interior designing industry. And that's the big thing. I'm going to go over this more in Ahrefs. I know you said you use SEMrush. We use SEMrush, Mangles, Ahrefs. I mean, you name it. SEMrush is just it's like everybody knows that one. Ahrefs is way more expensive. Dude, we already hit 20 minutes and we have not even gotten into the juicy stuff, okay? Bear with me, all right? Just see the dollar bill signs. You're fine, all right? So check it out. All right, you got 22,800 backlinks. Your UR is 23. your DER is 18. You got the trust factor and the power factor, right? I don't have to explain that to you. This is how much Google trusts you, that you're not a PRON site or something crazy. They trust that you're not some crazy site. And then there's also the power factor. Keywords. Okay, you could actually see. I hope you know this. How many people are looking up a specific keyword? This would help me. If I want to figure out exactly what keywords are, by the way, I would look at your number one competition. I would see what they're doing, how they're ranking. And it's just math. Just copy exactly what they're doing and then just do a little bit more. You're not like a guessing game like, oh, let's just throw fucking spaghetti at the wall and see what sticks. Like, no, dude. You just are going to look and see what your competition is doing, then copy it and do a little bit more, right? Otherwise, you're just some rich guy's wife that just want to get into interior designing, and you're just another white girl trying to do interior designing. So you can see, 100 people are looking up Miami interior decorator per month. 10 people looking up condo design firm in Miami, 40 people, right? So you got traffic. It's Miami. It's a pretty big fucking city. You might get. The cool thing I think about you guys is, like, for flooring guys, I worked with a flooring guy in Miami, and it ended up not working out just because of the fact that, yeah, man, when you got a Spanish guy who's charging, I mean, fuck, man, I think he was charging like $0.25 a square foot, like 50 cents a square foot, like something that was astronomically impossible. Like, he was paying money to do the job, not just losing money. If you know anything about flooring. When guys like white guys, like normal people like us, we got to pay like $6.5 a square foot just to keep the lights on, not even really make it turn a huge profit. Okay, so this is the next thing we're about to dive into. We're about to dive into some juicy stuff. Stay tuned. So notice how when I look up exclusively to design, right? Notice what happens when I look at this one. There's a red dot. There's a red dot. Where's your red dot? All right, there's no red dot. So I actually have a device inside of my computer that allows me to physically change my location so I can get the search results from the longitude and the latitude as if I was in Miami right now. So let's go ahead and look up a buyer search term. Interior, what the fuck was it? Interior house designer. Maybe that's not the right one. Let's go ahead and get a good one. Apologize. Yeah, man. This is, it's pretty sad that people don't know this. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to make $1 million. It's going to be pretty easy. Okay, so if somebody looks up this buyer, it's just so easy to win. It's so easy, dude. I'm going to show you all of it, bro. You're going to be like, what's wrong with this guy? Why is he giving me $1 million? I paid a lot of money to learn this, by the way. I really don't care. Interior designer near me. Okay, first thing that comes up, Google Ads. Okay, I'm about to save you a shitload of money. Nobody clicks on it. You got 20% of people clicking on it. Why? Because it's gross. It's just gross, dude. Are you going to click on a YouTube ad, Facebook ad, a Google ad, right? Are you going to call someone's newspaper up and say, hey, I saw your newspaper. I want to give you a call, right? No, weird. We're not in the 1920s. The mafia has been down for a while. They took down John Gotti a while ago. Those days are over, okay? I love Bronx Tales too. I was just watching it probably like a few weeks ago. Yeah, sorry. So let's go about the websites. All right, the organic. They have a 10% click-through rate. Why? Because are you going to call this? All the fucking questions. Are you going to call House? Decorilla? Are you going to call Upwork? Are you going to call, one of these things? Let's see if I can find, where are they? I want to find somebody very specific. There they are. Here we go. Let's find these fuckers. So these scammers, $1 million, totally legit business. All right. This is how they get you the leads that they charge you $150 for, $140 for. They send to 4 to 5 other people. Okay. This is how they do it. They figure this out. They get this, people look up the search term. They scroll down all the way down there. And then they fill out this long form. Okay. And then you call them. Okay. And they already have, when you call them, by the way, they're going to tell you to go F yourself because some guy is already charging them like 1/10 of your price. Pablo, the contractor, is already charging you like $1 when you're trying to charge them like $10 just to keep the lights on. All right. So I don't know about you. I'm not a masochist. I don't want to pay $150 for a customer to tell me to go F myself. Right. I'm trying to. I apologize for the swearing. You know, I just am very, very. No, I'm very blunt direct. So this is the map pack, right? This has a 70% click through rate, which means 70% of people click on this. All right, they're probably not going to call him because he's sponsored, but they're going to call these guys. Why? Because number one, it's plain as day. Number two is the reviews. The reviews. The reviews. The reviews are everything. Okay, they're everything. Now, I understand you have 306 photos. That is good because when you have 306 photos, that's 306 pieces of proof that you are not a dirtbag. 306 pieces of proof that you do good work. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk a little more. Okay, let's see if we can load you up. Okay, so I want to show you exactly what I'm trying to do and why I cannot do it. So what I'm trying to do is I want to show you this, right? Someone looks up interior design near me. You're going to have these top three spots. 1, 2, 3, right? You have the top three spots on the map pack, okay? If you are not one of the top three in the map pack, as you know, you have to click on more businesses. If you have to click on more businesses, you do not exist. Nobody's ever, ever, ever going to call you. Why? Because they're going to call him. If he doesn't pick up, they're going to call him or her. You know, if she doesn't pick up, they're going to call, which she will, she'll call this person, right? It's very, very rare that they will even click on it. I was once a part of a survey and that they said that most people, when they come and they click the search term, they go down, they say, ew, that's gross. They say, ew, that's gross, that's sponsored. They call this guy. And they typically, you know, would rather call one of these guys. They don't even know that button exists most of the time. Okay. So they might not even click it. Okay. Now you don't have a dot on the map. Why? Because you don't have an address. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, those are the top three. All right. Remember those numbers. I cannot put your Google business in here because you don't have an address. So since I cannot do your Google business because your address is everything. Your address is not in there, so I literally can't figure out where you are. So I have to show you an example of what I'm trying to do. So for example, I was trying to show someone in Connecticut, all right, when someone looks up carpet installation near me, let's check if it's filming by the way, right? Yep. Carpet installation near me. This is your Google business. This shows exactly where you rank, all right, on the map pack, right? So this shows the guy that he's number 2 on the Google Map Pack. He's getting all the work. He's going to get a shitload of calls in all these areas. If someone's on the water, they're going to call him. But yeah, this is where he's going to get all his calls. If someone's on their cell phone in that area, okay, that's where they go. Bet you didn't know that, okay? You can figure that out. And I could actually be like, hey, man, check this out. Hey, this is where your competition ranks. Let's look at the carpet connection, right? And let's see where your carpet connection is going. They're beating the shit out of you guys for carpet installation near me. Okay? So, pretty cool. So, you do not have an address. If you do not have a physical location, all right, here's what you're going to want to do. Regis.com. All right? This is pretty, you know, pretty crazy shit. So, let's go. Bear with me, by the way. This is a fuckload of money we're talking about right now. That's going to get you. All right, so let's go ahead and look up Miami, Florida. Okay. Oh, come on. There it is. Okay. So we look up Miami, Florida, and then I want you to understand that you want to pick a spot. All right? Wherever you pick, you know, that's where your work is going to come from. If most of your work is from Flagami, get this place. If you want all your work to be near Coral Gables, get that address. You want all your work to be over here, get it over there. Get over there. Because wherever you pick, as you rank, it's going to go like this. It's going to do a circle effect. Okay? I do really shitty circles, I know. But it does a circle effect. Okay? So, what you're going to want to do, let's say it's Coral Gables, right? Click it. All right, 150 Alhambra. All right, boom. Just fucking copy it. I can't copy and paste it right now because it's not letting me. But all right, here we go. Yeah, you're gonna want to copy and paste everything. You know, obviously, address, city, zip code, etc. All right, and then you are going to go to your Google Business. Where is your Google Business? It is over here. Okay, copy and paste in there, and then you're gonna do it. Just so you know, you don't actually have a red dot. You don't actually have it, because watch what's gonna happen. I go low, boom. Let's see when it does it. Right, boom, disappears. And you understand that that's not where you live, obviously. So it knows you're somewhere in my. Oh, there it is. There's your red square we were talking about on the phone. Red square of death. We call it the red square of death, because Google has no idea where the fuck you are. When Google doesn't know where you are, guess where they rank you? Nowhere. They don't know where you are. So you want an address in there ASAP. If Google calls your shit on where you are located, that's why we picked a virtual office. You could just take a random address and stick it on there, right? The reason we chose Regis is because if they call your shit, you could just film, you could go to the office, you could actually rent it for whatever the price tag was, whatever it was, like $600 for 1 month. You're not going to be using it every month. Just rent it for 1 month and then cancel it. Go there, do a video verification. Hey guys, this is my office. Here's my LLC license. Here's my office. Here's the inside. Here's the outside. You know, Google businesses have video verification. They're not doing postcard anymore. Then you cancel, and that's pretty much it. Once you do that, I will be able to run a heat map for you, and I would want to send one of these to you every month. We're working together at least for the first 3 to 6 months until you're getting a lot of calls. Once you're getting a lot of calls, we probably won't need to send it to you as much, all right? Because this is undeniable proof of exactly who's ranking for what. If you say, hey, I want people are looking up, interior design near me, okay? I would look that up. You would see exactly where you're ranking. Now let's dive into some juicier shit, all right? If you want it, this is some dirty stuff. We're gonna talk about dirty tactics, all right? First of all, I gotta shit on you a little bit more. You didn't respond to this guy 4 years ago. You didn't respond to this guy. This guy. These should all have responses. All of them. Again, I know that you don't want to respond to everyone, but I want you to imagine that. I was looking at someone's Google business recently, and they were wondering why they were getting no business. Everything was right, and they were like, why am I getting no business? I looked at the reviews, and they had 2 1-star reviews with like this much words calling them a piece of shit, right? And it had 5 likes, right? Which means it was the #1 review in their profile, along with the other one. So every time someone went there, they saw this terrible, terrible review that was like 3 months old with no response, right? So we want to go ahead and just, here, I'll even send you a little like. Boop, boop, so grateful. All right, so here's the dirtbag thing I'm going to tell you. All right, this is dirty tactics, but you want to do this, right? Dirty shit. You're going to want keywords and locations in your reviews, okay? In your reviews and your review responses. What does that mean? It means that if, right? So let's say Jessica used you guys to furnish her apartment, okay? Let's say your keywords are interior designer, interior design company, I don't know, interior design contractor, right? You want to say, when you respond, hey Jessica, thank you so much for using us. Remember, we're the #1 interior design contractors, and we are the #1 interior design company in all of Aventura. And just so you know, Jessica, let's say you help Jessica in Plantation. Hey, Jessica, we know we helped you in Plantation, and we just want to let you know that we even go all the way over to, I don't care if you actually did it there. We also go to Davie, Cooper City, Pembroke Pines, Southwest Ranches, Miramar, Hollywood, West Park, Hollandale Beach, Aventura, Miami Gardens, Golden Glades, Opa-locka, Miami Lakes, Ball Harbor, Surfside, Miami Shores, Hialeah, and sometimes, Jessica, we even go to Hialeah Gardens, Medley, and Doral. Okay, remember, Jessica, we're the #1. Fucking insert 3 more keywords, right? And that's how you get a shitload of money. That's how you get ranked, because Google reads it and they say, okay, these guys are clearly the interior designers, and they go to all these places. I guess we should show their Google business when someone looks up this keyword in this city, and that's how you make all the money. Okay, for reviews and responses. Okay, now let's talk about really deep shit, right? Last thing, and then I think we'll hop off in about a minute. How do franchises make a fuckload of money? This piece of information right here cost me $10,000 to know. Just so you're aware, this cost me $10,000, and I'm going to show you in fucking 15 seconds. So, because I learned this at an event. So, really, well, people make a lot of money they'll have three Google businesses, right? Three Google businesses. They'll title the first one, exclusively to design of Plantation, exclusively to design of Fort Lauderdale, exclusively to design of Aventura, right? And then they will have one website, okay, and they will continuously rank it, and they will attach it to all three Google business profiles, right? When they attach to all three Google business profiles, they will rank the website. Alone, the Google business takes over like this much area, if it's really ranked. But when it has three, all right, this is a really expensive tactic, by the way. But what it does, takes over the whole state. So the whole state, when they look up a keyword, they find you. That's probably like, I'm gonna say that's like a $15,000 a month tactic. It's a really fucking expensive one for sure, at least for Miami. But hey, man, when you're getting a certain amount of work, that's just the money you pay. But not everybody knows that. Not everybody thinks like that. I mean, it just depends on what you want, man. I mean, do you want to? The more you want, the more you pay. That's not something that I'm saying to rip you off or anybody to rip you off. In fact, it's the contrary. It's so people don't rip you off. The last thing I'm going to tell you about is called a CTR campaign. All right, this is something that's going to be kind of hard to explain. It's more of a trade secret. It's called click-through rate campaign, right? Which means that I actually would have someone kind of like some black market shit, where I would have somebody have a lot of bots, and they would click on your site over and over and over again, and they would do it naturally, right? So there's something called the amount of time that they spend on your site. So let's say your Google business, right? If I were to look for you, let's say your number, you're all the way at the bottom, right? What a click-through rate campaign does is it clicks on this site, gets right off of it, all right? Which is it negatively impacts it, because Google says they didn't get the amount of information they need, they left. Then it goes, this one immediately leaves. And it does it over and over and over and over again till it gets to your site. Then it clicks it, it goes into it, it starts clicking around, it spends like 5 minutes on it, goes to the next page, and it does that like 30 times a day, okay? And what it does is it shows Google, okay, this site has valuable content. It's called a click-through rate campaign. All right, I'm going to tell you about it, but I'm not going to show you anybody that does it, because that's it's kind of something you're not even supposed to know about, but I really don't give a fuck, because maybe it could help somebody. That's something you do when nothing else is working. Nothing else. You have an intelligent person. They're putting a lot of money in. They're doing everything. That is like the last resort. When you're like, okay, we're throwing a Hail Mary at this fucking thing. Then you start a click-through rate campaign. You already did the backlinks, the citations, the keyword research, added multiple pages for months, and it will work. It's impossible. And that's how you beat somebody that's been in the business for 100 years, easily, in a year. Okay, Patricia, that is it. I hope you appreciate me. I spent quite a lot of my night doing this for you. And like I said, this is all value. This is not a pitch. If you desire to work together, cool. If you want to send this to do it yourself, cool. If you want to send it to your website people, cool. I prefer obviously you wouldn't, because I spent a lot of time doing this. If you want to figure out a way to work together, cool. If you don't want to, I would appreciate if you would send this to somebody else, anybody else, because this is all universal information. I pretty much gave you everything. I mean, the only thing else I think I could say that I didn't mention is maybe the sub pages are supposed to be 750 words, but I mean, honestly, yeah, this is pretty much all the sauce, man. If you don't even want to work with me, and you want me to make another free video, I'll do that. I don't mind. I'm just all about helping the little guy. All right. You got these ginormous marketing companies, right? Ginormous marketing companies. They're more focused on client acquisition versus client success. Client acquisition versus, because they got to sell, right? I'm like the, personal trainer versus the gym. You know what I mean? Like, the gym's going to give you the fucking weights. You can do it. Maybe you look like Napoleon Dynamite. Maybe you look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who knows? I'm coming in there, bro. I'm just I'm punching you in your gut, right? I'm throwing medicine balls at you. I'm like, what are we doing? Come on. Put the Dorito bag down. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why I only work with one person per city, per niche. And if you find a fucking marketing company, because marketing companies are not, unless their CEO is probably consistently updating their information. SEO, Facebook, YouTube, Google are constantly changing industries. All right, Bing went out of style. They left. I can tell you why. I read a book. I know things. I can tell you exactly why Bing went out of business. I can tell you exactly why Yahoo went out of business. But there's a reason, right? People stop educating themselves. I know more than most $1 million, $1 billion marketing companies. Okay, just because I constantly am around people that are making this stuff work. So I've spent more money than I would like to admit on a video on learning this stuff. Right, I spent a lot of money. I'd say at least over $100,000 to begin. Was it worth it? Well, I mean, I know how to generate millions of dollars of business. So yeah. Again, if you think I'm all talk, I'll make another free video. Like I said, I got out of the military, so I'm a little bit aggressive with this stuff. So I apologize for that. I just hope you know, it comes from the bottom of my heart. Because I actually give a fuck about people, who would have known. I actually give a fuck. And yeah, I mean, I would appreciate a referral if this helps you out. Like I said, just send it to somebody else. Maybe you can refer me a number if you would be so kind to trust me with that. I won't spam them. I'll just ask, hey, do you want a free video? If they want it, I'll do an audit. If not, send them this video. It's the same stuff. Pretty much for any industry. It would just be different keywords, different backlinks, different citations. But as I said, I only work with one person per niche per city. So yeah, if you want to figure out a way to work this out, you could either shoot me a text to my personal, which you have access to. You could comment under this video. I will let you know I do not check the videos too often. People have told me that they comment under my videos all the time, and I'm like, dude, I had no idea. And they're expecting me to reach out to them. So comment on the video, and I'll see it on the weekend when I look. And if not, shoot me an email, which is the easiest way to find me, besides my phone, at stradavisionco@gmail.com. Sierra Tango Romeo Alpha Delta Alpha Victor India Sierra India Oscar November Charlie Oscars. StradaVisionCo@gmail.com. All right, Patricia, I am going to go get some water, and I appreciate you for sticking through this. I actually got it right. It was about 40 minutes, as promised. All right. Hope it was worth your time. If this is valuable to you, by the way, I have another 2 20-minute videos talking about how to get a crap load of money on Facebook. I created those videos purposefully for people that do not have money to help the little guy make money. So if somebody's like, Rob, I can't use your services, dude. I can't spend thousands of dollars and figure this out on you, dude. Cool. Watch my 2 20-minute videos. I'm actually about to make another one, a third one, which will talk about how to use paid Facebook and paid Instagram and paid TikTok. And it just shows you how to get money off of social media, how to actually look like a professional. I would encourage you watch that if your budget is limited. But until then, appreciate this video. I hope you enjoy the amount of effort I put into this. That is it.